Hey Jimmy, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it, man. What are your thoughts being back in Miami today?
Good. I'm worried about is I get the opportunity to be around my kids, be around my friends that are here, do what I used to do while I was in Miami a ton.
Jimmy, could things have been worked out better if Pat and you had sat down immediately after last season and they offered the extension?
No.
You felt even at that point you were at a point of no return last April or last May?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I think I knew in what direction I was going. Nobody ever asked me though, so y'all just all got to jump to assumptions and conclusions.
And for a team that you took to 3 Eastern Conference Finals, 2 NBA Finals, to suspend you 3 times, even now I heard there have been some bills forwarded your way also. Are you sort of surprised that it went from the best of the best to something so different?
Nah, not necessarily. I mean, you can talk about it whenever we talk about it later on, but I think the suspensions are more because they just didn't want me to be around the team. It wasn't anything that I actually did, because I didn't do nothing too drastic to deserve X amount of games being suspended. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got some bills, and so what? It's all taken care of.
What are your thoughts when you see Pat Riley tomorrow?
I don't got no thoughts. Like I said, man, I don't got nothing to say to nobody. I don't have no hard feelings. I'm in a better place now for me, and continued success to those guys over there.
Jimmy, what's better about
Better about what?
What's better about being in California as opposed to here?
I don't know. I guess I live in California. We've been winning a couple games as of late. A lot of friends of mine that I'm very, very, very close to also live in California. My people still out there with me, so it's all the same. I just got to get my babies out there.
And your family's here, correct? And you talked about missing them. And can you elaborate for us? 2 kids, is that right?
My family, it don't matter. Everybody. I still got Mac out here. Who else I got? Remy still works for the Heat. So a lot of my people are on this side, but they'll be out there with me soon.
You've been through this a few times where you play your former team after a move or a trade or whatever. What are those games like, and what is the experience of going through it before? How does that kind of prepare you for what's coming tomorrow?
Man, this is basketball. This is very simple. I don't have all the emotions that everybody thinks that I'm gonna have. Like, it is what it is. I realized that I had some great years here. I've built some incredible bonds with some individuals in the organization, in the city, hell, in the state of Florida. But I'm going in there to hoop. I'm going in there to play basketball. Ain't nothing nobody say, nothing nobody do is gonna get me out of character. And nobody got me out of character whenever I was going through what I was going through this entire season with the suspension. It's another day for me.
Jimmy, with the sense of we left here on some pretty rocky terms, especially with your fan base. So what do you say to those folks who almost look at you with a sense of disdain? What do you say to those folks?
I wonder if they look at the Heat the same way. Ain't like I was the one that was doing everything, so it's got to be 50-50, maybe 51-49, 49 towards them, 51 towards me, but there's no way that I was the cause of all of this.
Did you notice that you'd be coming back during Miami Open?
No, I did not. But my boy Carlos got knocked out early, so it kind of took me away from Miami Open as a whole.
But you were in town for 4 or 5 days. Were you going to catch any of it?
Nah. I'm dominoes, coffee, chasing kids, and being with everybody else that I've missed being around while I was gone.
Exactly the same.
I feel like in some ways you were almost painted as the bad guy here, and I'm just curious with the turnaround with the Warriors, how you're performing. Do you feel any level of validation for yourself or understanding? No.
I'm always painted as the bad guy. Like everywhere I've been, I've always been a problem. So we'll take it. I don't got nothing to say. I'm not mad at being a bad guy. It's all the way that everything gets portrayed. Some people talk to the media, some people don't. I've never been one to tell my side of the story to almost anybody. Let everybody think that this is what happened, and we'll ride with it. And then in like a year's time, it's gonna be somebody else's fault besides mine. So.
What did you view that when you came to the Warriors, and Steve just talked about it, like they changed a lot of what they do for you, more ISO and things like that. They didn't ask you to fit into what they do. They're trying to fit into what you do best. What did that adjust?
A lot, but I try to fit into what they do as well. It's it's a give on both sides of those things, and I'm still learning as I'm X amount of games in. I don't even know how many, but I'm still learning how to be more in their system. And then obviously when 30's out of the game, I get to play more like I know how to play. But I think it's amazing that he wanted me to come in and just pick up right where I left off. So trying my best to help us win. We're doing an okay job of it now, but we got a big one tomorrow.
If the Heat have a video for you, is that something you watch, like during the timeout or anything like that?
Yeah.
Would you watch?
If they have one, if they don't, it makes me no difference. It really don't.
Just from a competitive standpoint, you haven't played any of these guys matchup-wise. Are there any matchups you're looking forward to? Obviously, you haven't. It's been practice only.
I'm cool. I know those guys. Those guys know me. So it ain't a team game. Whenever I blow by somebody gonna be there to help. So it's gonna be the same way that everybody else is gonna guard me. Seen it time and time again. And then you go out there and you make something happen.
What was yesterday like for you at the coffee shop playing dominoes?
A long day of being around the locals, people that I've seen time and time again when I was here. Some of the squad came by. It was a good time. It's what I really enjoy to do on days off, being around my people, play a competitive game, get you locked in, and before you know it, you've been there 5 or 6 hours.
You were there for 6 hours and
Something like that. Probably like 6.
is it like a tournament?
Nah, just messing around, playing some dominoes. Me and Dre went undefeated, so that's always great.
Have you decided if you're going to keep the shop?
Yeah. Shop ain't going nowhere. Like coffee, myself, being around the locals, that's worldly. That has nothing to do with basketball. That's all about having a place to go, vibe out, chill, and not have to worry about signing autographs and taking photos. Just get to go in there and be yourself.
Will you be expanding the shop list?
Yeah, a lot of more places. Definitely in the Bay, but we're talking all around the world. We got some big things coming very soon.
Jimmy, thanks.
Of course.
Appreciate it.